Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to City Skylines. I'm your other host, Galvin. Our new district is still developing. It's coming a long way. It's lovely. Lovely little place. We're getting there. So, let's see. Dock work. Let's look at some docks, shall we? Cannot connect route. Should be a point somewhere around here where I can connect to the route. Oh, come on. I know it's along here somewhere. There we go. Good. I'm putting that there because that will become necessary for when we expand here. Why is this a thing? Shouldn't this have, like... There's no way the water level is rising, right? Like, why would that happen? That's concerning. I'm tempted to just put more dams of incrementally smaller height here. Just to try and lower the water level a bit more. I don't know. It's concerning, I will say. Alright, so first things though, we're actually just going to buy the rest of our land. Dear God. That death. Already up to 20. Oh my. Oh, we're out of money, okay. Yeesh. Where does the water flow here? I see. No flow in general here. This region seems like it would actually be reasonably okay for a dam. No, actually it doesn't. Screw everything I just said. I just realized if I would put a dam here and here, like really high dam, it would raise the water level here and flood my whole city. Like, I might be an idiot. Okay. So let's slow down for a moment here. Rather than thinking about crazy dam power. I could reverse the flow of the stream with the dam. Still flood everything. Wouldn't actually do me any good. Alright though. I think at this point we can just start demolishing some of the power lines at least. They really are no longer necessary. They never were. As it turns out, all the districts connected themselves before the power lines would become useful to them. It was worth a shot, though. We tried. We tried for the little guys. So, hopefully that works out well. Uh-oh. Okay, so the water level on this side of the dam has... There's flooding. There's just flooding in general. Now, I'm pretty certain dams don't normally cause this. In fact, I'm pretty certain dams reduce the amount of water that flows. The shit have I done? This was the first thing. I should have noticed it. But I didn't. Now everything's flooding. Or at least... There was flooding. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I'm tempted to just put more dams. If I incrementally lower the height, I can incrementally lower the water level. Maybe my dam was so big that it actually raised the water level? I'd believe that. Alright, well, we can't have that then. Shit, I don't know what to do. I obviously can't demolish the dam. I've seen what happens if you demolish the dam. I'm not dumb enough to do that. $480 is like the break-even point, if I'm not mistaken. Who knows? Yep. A dam of lower height, immediately following it. And the water level will raise up behind it. Up to the height point here. And then water stops. Or it floods over the dam. That's also slightly concerning. Like, I'm pretty certain that's not supposed to happen. Oh dear God, I think I've wrecked everything. Did this happen the first time? Because this would explain a lot. Might also explain why there's now a torrential wall of water heading towards my primary settlement. Installing dams is apparently not a science yet. Oh dear. $528 and $512. That last dam. The dam needs to be lower. Like we're trying to bring the water down here. Oh dear. Okay, I don't think that's going to cause too much damage there. Seems to be okay. This should dissolve it a little. We'll get some flooding here. Probably get that flooded out again. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. In fact, that's the solution. When in doubt, more dams. Just want to incrementally lower the water level here. Not the worst idea ever. Okay. There you go. That should theoretically... I've either doomed my city or saved it. And I'm not certain which. As water continues to slosh all over the fucking place. Hopefully, it sloshes out in directions like out here, and loses much of its momentum. We'll see. Either way, the water level has, without question, been getting lower. As a result of my heavy practices here. Good. Now we just have to survive this flood. And I think we're good. Because we're getting less water spilling over. There you go. See? It's kind of like the canal. Except there's no gates. Alright. Looks like the water's done spilling over. Good. Prepare for the next dam. I have no idea why I'm doing this anymore, but it's just fun to try and lower the water level doing this. Or even reverse the flow of the river. Because it seems to me that this is spreading out a lot more. The flow chart, as it were. Less energy is getting through, after all. It's no surprise. I want to wait for this dam to lower the water level a bit first, though. That would be appreciative. But for that, this dam has to stop leaking. Well, the dam stopped leaking. Bad news, it's flooding again. Like, hardcore flooding. Like, I'm tempted to just delete this dam now. Oh dear, kind of flooding. Water should not be flowing backwards over the dam. I am concerned. This is not how physics works. This is not at all how physics works. Now, I admit I do not have a PhD in physics, but this is not how physics works. The amount of water exiting. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. Hey, the dam's dry, kind of. To start. We're getting there. Keep dropping the water. Hopefully we can resolve the flooding issue. That's the hope, at least. Alright. Seems to have worked, I think. Hard to say. Holding the water back. Alright. Well, this started out as some alternative method of power generation, and now we're generating far more energy than we could ever need. I think that's a win. We'll just drop that. Yeah, we're still generating 800 megawatts off the dams. I don't think this dam is doing anything. It's gonna blow it up. I regret everything. Don't ever blow up dams. Even though that one was literally doing nothing. There was an equivalent amount of water on both sides. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, well. I do like how there is some sort of tidal wave mechanic here. You'll notice that the water actually lowers before the gigantic wave comes through. Which is really neat. And realistic for tidal waves. Or rather, tsunamis. But I'm pretty certain that that doesn't work that way for this kind of... Might. I don't think so, though. I'm actually going to say that probably doesn't. Well, on the plus side, boats still work. That's good. So, yeah, it turns out maybe some problems. Maybe some problems. We're working on it, though. Oh, dear. Okay. Flooding clear up. It's fine. This street is underwater. I'm hoping that this giant area here will manage to eat it. We've got at least some cliffs it can break against. Yeah, not going so well. Having some troubles. So it appears we need more industry, because we still have goods to sell. I think that's filled up. I think we're just going to start designing industry and pretend that the damn thing didn't happen. Because you know what? It's gone terribly. So far. Alright, so what do we have for a district here? Alright, so we just basically need to design pretty much out to here. Alright. I'm just gonna put, like, a road here. Tell me where the edge of the district will be. Cool. In all honesty. There you go. Oh, that really just does need to be one way, doesn't it? Actually, doesn't form a... No, it does have traffic lights, but oh well. That's okay. Because this actually works out as a decent enough intersection, or boundary, rather. I really wish I could, like, upgrade this road to be just massive, but oh well. This actually is probably necessary a long time ago, and only now do I realize it. God knows, I probably just cleared up a vast quantity of the traffic here. And here. I believe I might have. Or I've created more because everyone's actually using this as a shortcut into here. I'm not certain yet. Not wholly certain. Well, okay, that's flooded. Got bits of flooding there. I think it's okay. Yeah, this dam can barely lower the water level at all. I think there might be some rule of diminishing returns on dams. Might be. Might be. Yeah, got a lot of water. This one barely lowers the water level at all as well. This one I don't even think lowers the water level. I know that's a low point here, so it would actually be bad to dam past that if I was going to dam again. I really shouldn't be continuing the damming. But I mean, at this point, come this far, right? Okay, half of this is still underwater. I was hoping to wait until it's evened out a bit, and then maybe. But not looking so good. It's slightly lower, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I can really dam much more. Oh well. Got a decent amount of power out of the river. And that's flooded over. Maybe if I dammed other... Okay, that's what I was concerned about. As it turns out, my concerns were somewhat valid. Somehow. Damming is complicated. Oh well, let's just build Hemlock Park instead. I keep trying to build this, but then keep getting distracted because dams are fun. Let's use some of these new roundabouts. Just for a gigantic industrial park. Boom. Does that create a thing? No traffic light, excellent. You can go from both sides that way. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bada boom. So yeah, this is becoming my new way of designing districts, I think. It's becoming my style, but I think seems to work. And so far with this, it seems to work out alright. Doesn't seem to be any traffic at all. There's about 15,000 people there so far. So I'm liking it. As a design, it's really helpful for me in a therapeutic way, because I very much so tend to be very anal about space efficiency. And since this isn't 100% space efficiency, but I still like it, I think it's very, very good for me. There. I think that's going to be the last of it. Good. Boom. All sorts of things. There we go. And I don't really have to be afraid of where I connect things because I'm using the smaller roads. And if I make enough connections in theory, then it shouldn't matter that I'm using the smaller roads. That's why I conveniently say in theory. Of course, in practice, it can sometimes not work so well, but I'm hoping it works out alright. Good. 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 Yeah, don't need that. And then I can do that. Then do this. And ta-da. It's actually an alright giganto-industrial park. So this is forest, if I'm not mistaken, right? Not really. Shit. That's the forest region. Why did I district... Nah. Good enough, I guess. Whatever. I'll dig it. Alright, so let Hemlock Park. I declare thee open. I think I'm just going to use the brush for this. Oh, wait. You know what? I don't have it all. Utilities! It's like, oh yeah, right. Utilities. Space. I don't know. Okay. Curve too sharp. That's the correct error for that. There we are. Yeah, where was I? Right, they'll need electricity. That's fine. There we are. There, now they don't need electricity. Good. A blackout again. There shouldn't be blackouts. I have enough electricity. That's probably the only thing that has a blackout right now. And just to help ensure things work out okay, we'll just hook this up. I said we'll just hook this up. There. Now that area around the dock also has it. And before anyone will even remotely consider moving in here, of course, a fire station. That should raise land value enough that things may actually build here. We hope. Oh dear. Paint away. I'm actually thinking I'm going to remove Hemlock Park's designation and then just make a smaller, more correctly zoned district here. I think that's probably the right way to do it. Just because this, while it's nice and all, it's just, you know, gonna end badly. Yeah. As much as I wish I could keep Hemlock Park as that, no. I'm gonna change this around. Maybe give it that much. Maybe Lynch Park. Lynch Park, however, will be forest. Hemlock Park will just be regular industry. There. Should cause, hopefully a bit of a boom. Because I don't think there's enough wood being used there, and that's the problem. Alright. In the meantime, though, it is time to end this episode. I'm going on far, far too long. Yes. Yes. Must paint. I really wish there was a bigger brush. I'm trying to debate, like, if this tool it would be faster. Because I can't... The problem with this tool is I can't hold down and drag. Where with a brush I can. Which makes things awkward. There needs to be a bigger brush, I think. For zones. Lets you do more broken up stuff like this. Alright, looks like we're about done. And with that, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin. Any others? Last call? Signing off.